know, I don't know why, but most people think of Hank Williams when you mention David Allan Coe's name. And maybe it's because the ride was such a hit for me. But I was so disappointed when they did a TV special on Hank Williams this year, and they asked John Anderson to sing the ride instead of me. It broke my heart. And I was telling Mo about that at King Records. They had just released my latest album, Lonesome Fugitive, and he said, well, why don't we go in the studio and cut a tribute album to Hank and call it The Ghost of Hank Williams after the song you wrote at Hank's grave? And I said, man, that'd be great. And Mo said, well, what's your favorite Hank Williams songs? I picked up the guitar, started playing it, and I went, I'm a rolling stone, all alone and lost, a life of sin, I have paid the cost. When I pass by, all the people say, just another guy on the lost highway, just a deck of cards and a jug of wine, and a woman's lies makes a life like mine. On the day we met, I went astray. I started down that lost highway. I was just a lad, merely 22, neither good nor bad, just a kid like you. And now I'm lost, too late to pray. Lord, I paid the cost on the lost highway. Now boys, don't stop, you're running around on the road of sin, or you're sorrow bound. Take my advice, you'll curse the day started traveling down that lost highway, that lost highway, that lost highway, that old lost highway. I tried so hard, my dear, to show that you're my every dream. Yet you're afraid each thing I do is just some evil scheme. A memory from your lonesome past keeps us so far apart. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? Another love before my time made your heart sad and blue. And so my heart is paying now for things I did not do. In anger, unkind words were said that made the teardrops start. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? You'll never know how much it hurts to see you sit and cry. You know you need and want my love, yet you're afraid to try. Why do you run and hide from life? To try it just ain't smart. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? There was a time when I believed, you know, I believed that you belonged to me. But you know, I'm beginning to think, darling, that my heart's been shackled to some old memory. The more I learn to care for you, the more we drift apart. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? I tried so hard, my dear, to show that you're my every dream, yet you're afraid each thing I do is just some evil scheme. A memory from your lonesome past keeps us so far apart. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? Down here in the valley, I'm lonesome, know how I feel as I sit here alone in my cabin. I can see your mansion on the hill. Do you recall when we parted? The story to me you revealed. You said you could live without love, dear, in your loveless mansion on the hill. I've waited all through the years, love, to give you a heart true and real. 'Cause I know you're alone with your bride, dear, in your loveless mansion on the hill. The light shines bright from your window, the trees stand so silent and still. I know you're alone with your sorrow in your loveless this mansion on the hill. Tonight, down here in the valley, and I'm lonesome to know how I feel as I sit here alone in my cabin. I can see your mansion on the hill. My son calls another man daddy. He'll never know my name or see my face. God only knows how it hurts me for another man to be there in my place. Why, you know, tonight my head is bowed in sorrow, and I can hardly keep these teardrops from my eyes. My son calls another man daddy. The right to his love I've been denied. Why, you know, each night as I sit here in this prison, I pictured a future that would be so bright. For you know, he was my one ray of sunshine. He was a shadow that shined through the darkest night. But tonight, his mother shares a new life. And she says that she just can't stand my disgrace. My son calls another man daddy, and longs for the love I can't replace. My son calls another man daddy, and longs for the love I can't replace. At the close of the day, because her daddy had went far away. On her little face was a look of despair. I stood there and listened, and I heard this prayer. My mommy says Daddy has brought us to shame, and I'm never no more to mention his name. Lord, take me and lead me and hold to my hand. Oh, Heavenly Father, help me understand. You know, friends out there, I wonder how many broken homes there are tonight. and how many tears are shed by some little word of anger that never should have been said. Well, I'd like to tell you a story. It's a story about a family that I once knew. Well, I just call them Mary and William and their little daughter Sue. Now Mary, she was just a plain old housewife and mother, and Bill, I guess he was just a usual dad. And they had their family quarrels like everyone else, but neither one ever got real mad. And then one day, something happened. Why, it was nothing, of course. But one word led to another. And the last word led to a divorce. Now here was two grown-up people who failed to use common sense, and they strengthened their own selfish pride at little Sue's expense. Now she didn't ask to be brought into this world to drift from pillar to post, but a divorce never seems to stop and consider the ones that it hurts the most. Why, you know, I bet there'd be a lot less divorces in this old world today if just a few parents could hear that little child say, Lord, take me and lead me and hold to my hand. Oh, Heavenly Father, help me understand. In an Alabama graveyard on a cold December day, a young man with a guitar stares into space and plays. There's no one there to listen, there's no one there but him, and the ghost of Hank Williams sings You're Cheating Hard Again. Marty Robbins, Patsy Cline, Ernest Tubb and Red Sylvine, Jimmy Rogers and old Lefty was my friends. It's so lonesome here tonight, but someday I'll see the light when the ghost of Hank Williams sings You're Cheating Hard Again. It was 2 a.m. in Nashville, and the Ryman stage was bare. There were just a few old memories of the Opry being there. In the stillness of the morning, on a cold December wind, the ghost of Hank Williams sings You're Cheating Hard Again. Marty Robbins, Patsy Cline, Ernest Tubb and Red Sylvine, Jimmy Rogers and old Lefty was my friends. It's so lonesome here tonight, but someday I'll see the light when the ghost of Hank Williams sings You're Cheating Hard Again. There's a DJ in Ohio that recalls that New Year's Day when he had to tell the nation that a singer passed away. Sometimes when it's late at night, he'll let some record spin, and the ghost of Hank Williams sings You're Cheating Hard Again. Marty Robbins, Patsy Cline, Ernest Tubb and Red Sylvine, Jimmy Rogers and old Lefty was my friend. It's so lonesome here tonight, but someday I'll see the light when the ghost of Hank Williams sings You're Cheating Hard Again. Alabama graveyard on a cold December day. A young man with a guitar stares into space and plays. There's no one there to listen, there's no one there but him, and the ghost of Hank Williams sings your cheating heart again.
Take these chains from my heart and set me free.
Take these chains from my heart and set me free. You've grown cold and no longer care for me. All my faith in you is gone, but the heartache lingers on. Take these chains from my heart and set me free. Take these tears from my eyes and let me see just a spark of love that used to be. If you found somebody new, let me find a new love too. Take these chains from my heart and set me free. Show my heart just a word of sympathy. Be as fair to my heart as you can be. Then if you no longer care for the love that's beating there, take these chains from my heart and set me free. Take these chains from my heart and set me free. Set me free. Set me free. I've just been to heaven with someone so true. I dreamed about Momma last night. She read me the Bible like she used to do. I dreamed about Momma last night. Why she never closed her eyes to sleep until we were all in bed, and on party nights till we come home, why she often sat up and read. Of course we little thought about it then, when we were young and gay, just how much Mama worried when we children were away. Why, we only knew she never slept when we were out late at night, and that she waited just to know that we'd come home all right. Why, sometimes, you know, when we'd stay away until 1 or 2 or 3, it just seemed to us that Mama heard the turning of the key. For always when we stepped inside, she'd call us and we'd reply, But of course, we were much too young back then to understand the reason why. And it seemed until the last one had returned, she always kept a light, 'cause Mama couldn't sleep until she kissed us all goodnight. Why, she had to know that we were safe before she went to rest. And she seemed to fear that the world might harm the ones she loved the best. And once she said, when you're grown, to women and to men, why, perhaps I'll sleep the whole night through. Things might be different then. And so it seems that night and day we had a mother's care. And we knew whenever we got home that we'd find Mama waiting there. And then came the night that we were all called together around her bed. Your children are all with you now, the kindly doctor said. And in her eyes there gleamed again that old familiar light. And as each one of us held her in our arms, she kissed us all goodnight. I'm gonna have to leave you soon, she said. Now don't you weep. And once she knew that we were safe, Mama went to sleep. I still see her smiling wherever I go. I dreamed about Mama last night. I know she is happy, 'cause she told me so. I dreamed about Mama last night. I've just been to heaven with someone so true. I dreamed about Mama last night. She read me the Bible like she used to do. I dreamed about Mama last night. Hey, tongue can accuse and carry bad news. The seed of distrust it will sow. But unless you have made no mistakes in your life, be careful of stones that you throw. Why, a neighbor lady was passing my garden one time, and she stopped, and I knew right away that gossip, not flowers, she had on her mind. And this is what I heard her say. She said, "You know that girl down the street, David Allan? She should be run from our midst. Why, she drinks and she talks quite a lot. Well, she knows not to speak to my child or to me. And my neighbor then smiled, and I thought, a tongue can accuse and carry bad news. The seed of distrust it will sow. But unless you have made no mistakes in your life, be careful of stones that you throw. Well, a car speeding by, the screaming of brakes, a screaming that made my blood chill. And my neighbor's one child had been pulled from the path and saved by a girl that was lying still. And the child was unhurt, and my neighbor cried out. She said, oh, who was that brave girl so sweet? And I covered the crushed, broken body and said, why, that was that bad girl that lived down the street. A tongue can accuse and carry bad news. The seed of distrust it will sow. But unless you have made no mistakes in your life, be careful of stones that you throw. No one will ever know. My heart is breaking, although a million teardrops start to flow. I'll cry myself to sleep and wake up smiling. I'll miss you, but no one will ever know. I'll tell them we grew tired of each other, and realize our dreams could never be. I'll even make believe that I never loved you, and no one will ever know the truth but me. No one will ever know how much I'm hurting each time my past comes back to haunt me so. No one will ever know the tears I'm hiding. You've hurt me, but no one will ever know. I'll tell them I found true love with another, believe that I never loved you, and no one will ever know the truth but me.